Good afternoon. It is 2 o'clock, and I would like to call to order the November 4th meeting of the Oklahoma City Water Utilities Trust. Next item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from the October 21st meeting. They're in your packet. Any questions or comments regarding the minutes? We have a motion? And they're approved. Thank you, Mr. Stonecipher. Next up is the consent docket. There are 16 items on the consent docket. There's a number of contract awards. There's a few change orders on the docket. Are there any items on the consent docket that the trustees would have questions on or would like to pull for individual consideration? Seeing none, is there a motion to approve the consent docket? Yeah, do we need to upgrade your computer, Amy?
It's not my fault.
And it passes. Next is the concurrence docket. There are 3 items on the concurrence docket. They are all concurrences with the City of Oklahoma City on mostly paving projects, all paving projects, I guess. There are no AQUIT funds involved in any of the 3 items. Are there any items off the concurrence docket that the trustees would like to discuss? Seeing none, is there a motion for approval? And it passes. There are no items under the emergency contracts today. Items for individual consideration. We have a resolution authorizing and approving the issuance and execution, delivery, performance, and its obligation under debt in an amount not to exceed $175 million. And it looks like Dennis Whaley is here this afternoon.
It's a very efficient meeting today. Sorry to a couple of you that get to hear this twice today, but I'm Dennis Whaley with PFM, financial advisor to the water utility in the city. Today we're going to talk about the final step in the AQUIT financing strategy, which is the closing of a bank note. If you remember back on April 30th, we increased the commercial paper program size from $350 to $500 million. That program is with SMBC, better known as Sumitomo Bank. The capacity was raised on the CP program to assist in appropriation and spending needs. We recently restored the capacity in the commercial paper program to its maximum size through a refunding, which we did on October 23rd, a very successful transaction, a lot of good market interest. In addition to $50 million in commercial paper, we raised $150 million in new money. That's to bridge the needs of AQUIT for the next 18 to 24 months. And the transaction closes this Thursday. So the bank note, which is our final step here, we did an RFP, which we received 2 responses to. We evaluated the responses. Best response was a $175 million program from Bank of Oklahoma. It was the most cost-effective. It had the lowest borrowing costs, lowest fees. We sent out the RFP in July, received responses in August, did negotiations in September and October, and we plan to close on November 18th. Last is a brief market update. When I was here last time, talked to you briefly about the Fed had lowered the Fed funds rate 25 basis points on September 17. They came back and met again on October 28, 29, and once again lowered rates 25 basis points. At that time, the Fed chairman mentioned that there may not be a December rate cut. A couple of things to keep in mind about that are federal government is shut down. We don't have as much economic data, and then people really don't know what's going on as far as inflation and the job market. But we'll see what happens. And as I mentioned last time, what we're seeing is a pivoting off the 10-year. We're seeing longer rates move a little higher and shorter rates move lower. And with that, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions for Dennis? I actually think I have a question for Vanessa.
That's even better.
So $175 million, we've approved a 5-year capital plan. Is this $175 million borrowing within the parameters of the capital plan?
And just to make sure I understand the question, is this banknote program financing a portion of the 5-year capital program?
It is, but this financing was anticipated as we,
Yes,
to
that's
go
correct. Our
forward.
financial plan that we do a 5-year and a 10-year. The banknote was anticipated in that forecast to supplement our commercial paper, both as short-term financing, and then we'll take that out to long-term.
and we'll be in a financial position to adequately cover our coverage ratios.
Yes, we've ran those financial coverage ratios for our third-tier parity debt, and that's at 1.63.
So we don't anticipate, I mean, this should not be a pull on our AAA rating.
No, all of our
Well, of course,
financial...
there's risk, there's no guarantees.
Correct. We do meet our metrics and our policies in our financial plan with this financing, as well as with the bonds that we've issued and the CP program. We do meet our coverage.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Dennis, you want to say anything else in response to that, or you just we're good? Okay, any questions for Chris or Vanessa or Dennis? Seeing none, is there a motion to approve the resolution item 6A? And it passes. Items from trustees, any items this afternoon? General Manager reports. Mr. Browning, first of all, welcome back.
Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you very much. It's good to be here. First of all, I want to thank Vanessa and her team, our bond counsel, and our financial advisors. They spent a lot of time, including nights and weekends, putting these packages together for your consideration and approval. They're critical in the success of the execution of our capital program. And I'm telling you, they worked a lot of nights and weekends. I was getting emails late at night and really early in the morning. So I know they all worked very hard. So thank you so much for doing that and enabling us to move forward with our capital program. It's very important to the community. And you know, a reminder, the bulk of our capital program is for reliability and resiliency of our system, to make sure that we can serve our customers in just about any condition. So it's very important. So thank you so much for all of that. The second thing I have is just the lake level reports. You know, we're still doing pretty good for this time of the year. I was looking, you know, a year ago when we were in, you know, normally we're several feet below full pool in all of our lakes. Right now, Hefner and Draper are 1.6 feet below full pool. Canton is actually above full pool by 0.6. Atoka and McGee Creek are 4 feet and 3 feet below full pool respectively, but they get, you know, they get quite a bit of rain, and in the spring we actually end up releasing water downstream because the lakes get so full. So we're not worried about those. So right now we're in great shape for our water supply. And with that, I'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have.
Any questions for Mr. Browning? I'm not aware of any citizens that have signed up to speak. There's no further business before the trust. Therefore, we are adjourned.